Hello, and welcome to another episode of Bare Bones Wargaming, a show with no bells, no whistles, no frills, just a man, a camera, and his game. Now, of course, for those of you who watch my videos, you know from last video that we had a new addition to the Bare Bones Wargaming family, so I'm trying to still keep my channel active, and I've decided that I'm going to break my rule again, just to share things, because this I can do because it's short and easy and doesn't require a whole lot of energy, whereas of course doing a replay does. So, cue the Judas Priest, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Here goes Rob. Here's my best Rob Halford impression. Breaking the law! Okay. How am I breaking the law? Do an unboxing video. An unboxing video of a game that literally showed up on my doorstep today. Stalingrad Inferno on the Volga. Okay, and you can see there with my Kickstarter, I did kickstart this with a little plus symbol. So, let's get started, shall we? Now, first thing you notice, of course, it's in a bag, not shrink wrap, so let's slide it out of the bag. Woo! Okay, very similar box to other games that are put out by this company. I have, and funny thing is, this is the first one I bought outright with Kickstarter because I traded for these other two. And I actually traded for a Kickstarter copy. Just to show you the comparison here in the boxes. Here is Stalingrad, and here is Moscow 41, which I also enjoy. You can see Stalingrad's a little bit bigger than the Moscow 41 box. So let's look inside, shall we? At the risk of sounding like Mr. Rogers. Alright, open the lid. Oh, look at all this stuff. Let's see, what do we got here? Well, we got lots of red and black blocks. So that's, no, these are the extra blocks. That is the Kickstarter thing. There, so extra blocks. I'm sorry, I missed this on the cover. It is signed. So, I got a signed edition here. So we got blocks. We've got well, let's see, we got some round disc and some blocks. We got these big wide red blocks. I wonder what those are for. I don't know, we'll have to take a look here shortly. All right, so again, more blocks because this is a block game, so tons of blocks, including the big block there, the leader block kind of thing. Let's see, more blocks. And hey, check this out. 4 blocks. Okay, extra blocks. So, whew, okay, I got a lot of extra blocks here to work with, so no worries there. And let's see, you got dice and the victory flags, because I decided to go with the, you see the plus pack there. These weren't actually achieved, I'm pretty sure, on this Kickstarter goals. So there's the dice, and there's a big pawn. Wonder what the pawn's for. I don't know. Let's keep going. Some more dice here. Oh, and some, here we go, a Stuka. And we also have, looks like a Henkel 111. Yes, it is. Alrighty. And then we got this deck of cards. So, hold on a second. Bear with me. I'm going to try and get these cards open here quickly. Personally, myself, I found a way to open cards is tweezers. So, because, I mean, I've become a big believer in sleeving. So, you know, if anything happens to the cards, I just go ahead and sleeve them. So some games I have, like I own Legendary and like the D-Day at Tarot and stuff, I always sleeve because I use them a lot, you know. So, let's take a look here. What do we got? Okay, well we got a bunch of, well let me show you. Here we go. We got a bunch of interesting cards. We got Chvikov, I believe is how you pronounce that. Khrushchev. Zaytsev, the sniper, who apparently, if I remember the story correctly, he went blind eventually later in life. What do we got here? We've got the Volga River Flotilla, several cards of that. There we go. We've got infiltration cards. Okay, we got anti-aircraft cards. T-34 dug in, hull down maybe. Well, I don't know if that's a hull down position. I'm not super versed on tactics, so I'll leave that for other folks to mention. So T-34, there's sniper card as well. Sorry, my hand keeps moving there. It's hard to see the angle here at times. So some more sniper. Tommy gunner. Okay, anti-tank. More Volga River Flotilla, more anti-aircraft. Snipers. Up. OKH. German High Command. Von Richthofen. Hoth, Hermann Hoth. Von Paulus. Linden. And Henkel 111. Stukas. Pioneer with the flamethrower there. That's pretty cool. Oops, sorry. Get the angle right. There's a howitzer. Another sniper. Another Henkel 111. A couple of those. Another bunch of Stukas. The 672nd Pioneer. Pack. Anti-tank gun. Pioneers. So it looks like there's German cards here and Russian cards here. Yep, okay. Not sure how this plays into the game, but if you know anything about the game, there's a 2-player version, I believe a 3-player version, and of course there's a solitaire version, which is part of what sold me on it. I was very curious about the solitaire version. Okay, and we got some draw bags here with some infantry and tank, and that looks like a T-34, I think. I could be wrong. Alright, what else do we got inside? Okay, let's open this bag up. We've got here, this is the history bundle. Okay, so that's what this is. This is the history bundle. So let's take a look at that. So the history bundle, we have, we have some interesting text here dealing with life and death in Stalingrad. And we have, the map, the historical map. It's pretty nice. Showing all the, whoops, it's even bigger than I thought it was. Showing the different parts of Stalingrad here. So, and this covers battle for the city August the 23rd through November the 20th, 1942. Pretty nifty. Okay, so that's part of the history pack. And then also we have historical dossier. Nice, lots of color. Very cool timeline. Some bios. We've got Paulus here. Got Tweakov. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. I could be wrong. Hoth was an interesting character. There's Guderian with him. Nikita Khrushchev, which of course we all probably know about him and his shoe. Richthofen. About the Volga River. Zaitsev and the snipers. And of course, you know, if you know anything about book-wise and stuff, Enemy at the Gates, which is a great book. All right. Okay. So, then the 3 maps. All right. So, there's the historical bundle there. And let's see, what else do we got here? Well, let's see. Here is, let me move some of the stuff around here a little bit for y'all. Slide some things out of the way. And that's just blank. Okay, we haven't looked at this yet. We have looked at the history bundle, so I'll keep that together. Over here. Okay. And this, of course, is just the bottom of the box, but it's nice. On the back there, you can see, looks very good. All right, this is the map here that comes with the game. Interesting. Hexes and circles. Very interesting indeed. German reinforcement section. Okay. Very cool. Looks pretty nice. Alright. This is one of those, thicker than paper, but not mounted maps, is what it is. Okay, let's look at our last bag here. Our last bag contains the following items. Got the rule book. So let's take a look at that. Oops, wrong way. Here we go. Alright. So we got introduction, got game components, setup. Alright. Okay, we got the actions. Call for reinforcements. Make one long movement, two short movements. One hasty attack, one deliberate attack. That's interesting. Okay. Sorry, I guess that wasn't really in view there. My apologies. Alright, call for reinforcements. I like the diagrams. Nice. The example. And then, of course, shows you right there what goes with it here. And you got the combat sequence. You got the ubiquitous rebel. Very cool. Close combat, advance after combat, concealing. There's the Soviet actions. There's the card decks. Okay, German support cards. Okay. Alright, so here's some other ones. There's co-op roles. There's 1 versus 1 game. If I get the last couple pages here to cooperate. 2 versus 1. Let's see. The Designer's Way. And let's see. That looks like it. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm sure okay, I must have missed the solo rules somewhere. Other modes of play. Co-op. 1 versus... Oh, so the rules manual must be specifically then for solitaire. Because if you look at this here, see it says other modes of play. And then you got 1 versus 1 here. So these rules, let me go back through here for a second. So these rules must specifically deal with the solo option to start with. Interesting. There is already put up a how to play video, you know. So yeah, it must be, because look at this diagram here. So here's the German player, but ain't no player over here. It just says the Soviets. Game setup, Soviet deck, Soviet hand. Oh, that's pretty nice. It even shows you how to set everything up. Look at that, even all the way down to where the metal miniatures should go. That's pretty cool. Okay, the solo up. Here we go. Here's the answer to my question. The solo mode. Okay, so a couple columns there on all of that. Okay, all right. Very nice rule book. Lots of color. Lots of things here, and of course on the back here we have the Soviet artificial intelligence algorithm. Okay, so like basically the flow chart is what this really is, looks like here. All right, then we have, what else do we have? We have the stickers, which are the usual kind of thing here. So what you usually expect. These look like the same type and quality that you would expect from the game. Looks like each sheet, yeah, okay, because each one of these, see, here's the Designer Edition stickers, and then here are the standard stickers, and then it also comes with, oh, my favorite type, icon stickers. Look at all them tanks. Cool. That's cool. Interesting, there's not a whole lot of units here, though. Look at this. This is all you need to play the game. Wow. Interesting. I'll be very curious to see how this plays. Huh. Alright, now the last thing I'm going to show you is something that I did as an add-on. Just because I wanted to see what it was like, because I believe you can buy these for the other games, and if I like this, I probably am going to buy it. Ugh. Sorry about that. That took a little work. Probably buy it for the other ones, if it's still available. I didn't do it. I believe it was an add-on on the Kickstarter campaign. I just didn't do it. Now, what am I babbling on about here? Well, the Piece de Resistance. I went ahead and invested in the mounted mat board. So here's the mounted mat board. Alright, that looks nice. I like it. Yep, I do. I do. So let's see over here. Looking at the map here, interesting. So circles and hexes. But again, I'm very intrigued that there's not a whole lot of units. I mean, when you look at the number of stickers, here's the stickers again. You know, you can see there's just not a whole lot there. Huh. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just surprised. But I guess, you know, the level, this is more of an operational level game, that says to me. And of course, you can look back here. There's a Volga. There's some tracks here. Destroyed German units. All that good stuff. Okay. So this looks pretty nice. I like it. Yes, I do. So if I like this mounted map, I might check out their website and see if they have it. I think that's what I saw in the Kickstarter campaign, that they had mounted map boards for Moscow 41 and Leningrad 41 as well. I also have Blocks in the East, which I've never got around to playing. It's always been on my agenda, and to be honest, I'll be completely frank with you, the big reason I bought Blocks in the East was not only because I like their other products, and I'm curious to see how Barbarossa plays out. Because to me, an East Front game that is like a game that covers the whole war, to me, the best way to measure and test the system, in my opinion, is with the Barbarossa campaign, to see how it's framed and how it's handled and everything and stuff. So, yeah. So anyway, so the reason I bought the Blocks in the East was because it has a Rostov scenario, which I always find it interesting. You know, lots of people, almost everybody puts the emphasis on Army Group Center, and it's understandable. Army Group Center was the one lunging from Moscow. But it is interesting that the really critical point was the turning of units to the south to assist Army Group South with Kiev, and then after that, the drive on Rostov I've always found very interesting from my own personal perspective. So it does have that in Blocks in the East, and someday I'll get around to doing that there. Okay, so it's an unboxing video just to show you everything that is inside again. You know, I hope this helps folks decide as it becomes available what they think is worth it and not, or not, but I mean as far as like, you know, again, people have limited budgets, and you know, it's understandable that you want to be careful how you're spending your money and all. I mean, not that I'm not careful, I am, but especially with 2 kids now, of course. But, you know, to give the benefit here to folks to see what exactly is involved here and whether you think it's worth it or not. I mean, this mounted map is really, it's quite nice. And more importantly, you can hear how it hit the table. And more importantly, let's check this part. Let's see how quickly it folds up and how easily. Is it intuitive? Yes, it is. Very cool. I had one game recently, I leave the name of it out, but I had one game in the not too distant past that I bought that I enjoyed the game. It was really good, but the map board, and I've been playing war games for almost 30 years, I could not figure out how to fold it back up again without it like tearing some of the paper off at the creases and stuff. It was crazy. Finally, it's laying around here flat someplace on one of my shelves because I can't fold it up enough to get it back inside the box. That's just nutso. But as they say at the end of Conan the Destroyer, that's another story for another time. So, again, the map here, the components, you know, the big thing here with this, of course, is, you know, and actually, where is the rulebook? I'm curious. What are those big red squares? Let's take a look. Let's see if it tells us here. Oh, those are the docks. Here's the diagram. Over here. See, this is one of the things I'm impressed with this company and stuff, is these kind of things where they have, whoops, sorry, you couldn't really see it there. Let me zoom in on it. But see, this is how you should do things. Look at this. Okay, here's the components and manuals, and it tells you right away what's what. You know? So that way, if you're looking to see, hey, what are these things? And that was what I was wanting to know right away. Boom! There it is. Okay, there's the tractor, famous Tractor Works. Dzerzhinsky, I believe, right? Dzerzhinsky Tractor. It's been a while since I've specifically studied the Battle of Stalingrad. I'll be completely frank about it, but I'm pretty sure it was the Dzerzhinsky Tractor Works. Felix Dzerzhinsky, the first head of the Soviet secret police, which is interesting because he was actually Polish, but you know. whatever, politics makes for strange bedfellows. Strange bedfellows, right? That's what they always say. So, that's one of my favorite political cartoons. Shows the U.S. and the British, like in a bed with the with the blankets and stuff, and down through the ceiling comes Stalin, and it says our new bedfellow, and yeah, that's what politics does at times. So there you go, a quick sneak peek at Stalingrad Inferno on the Volga. And I hope, although I don't know when I'll get around to it, but I hope to be able to get around to playing it. That's going to be tough here for the next month, because our new little man, well, for those of you who have kids, you know how that is. The first month or so, it's really tough trying to, adjust sleeping patterns and stuff. So, but I hope to do some playthrough videos eventually. Right now, to be honest, I've been playing a lot of Legendary, which of course is not a war game. It's a deck building Marvel comics deck building game, but it's a lot of fun and it plays fast and it's easy, and it's just something I can play a few turns of it, hands and stuff, and then go back to taking care of the boys and my wife too. So okay, so there you have it. Hopefully I gave you a good idea, a good overview of what this is like, so you can think about whether you want to pick it up or not. So this is Tim Korchnoi from Bare Bones Wargaming, saying thanks for watching, and I'll probably be back again with some more unboxing videos, again, just to keep the channel active and to share. Usually I don't do it, but or it's not my priority. I shouldn't say I don't do it, because this is the third one I've done now, but my priority is playthroughs, to show you how the game actually is in action, if you will. Kind of like those of you collected baseball cards when you were a kid, those cards every year in action, and it showed the players. My favorite one, by the way, and I still have it somewhere, is from the early 70s. I want to say 72, 74. But it shows Billy Martin when he was the manager of the Yankees in action. And it's a great card because it's actually him kicking dirt on the umpire's shoes, which he was infamous for doing. When he didn't agree with the umpire, he would kick dirt on his shoes. So I always thought that was kind of funny, because in action you think of the player swinging or running or whatever and stuff. But here's Billy Martin kicking dirt on the shoes. So, but in the future, I have pre-ordered also Corsair Leader from DVG Games, which hopefully will be coming before too long, and then also Pacific Tide from Compass Games, which hopefully now it looks like, from what I've seen on Board Game Geek, is going to be out sometime in October, it looks like. So I will get back with you all again when I have the chance. So thanks for watching, and see you again next time.